probably played 10 minutes of good hockey throughout the whole night. Sloppy all around, no compete. 2 goals from bad line changes, one by D, one by forward, 2 goals off face-offs. It's just unacceptable.
The shot disparity throughout, it's been, there's been a number of games where there's been a shot disparity, but as a coach, is that something that you really worry about? Are you more of a quality over quantity?
Yeah, we're not really worried about shots on net one way or another. What we're worried about is scoring chances against, scoring chances for. That's more of an indicative statistic of, who's dominating or who's getting the better of the other team. With shots on net, I mean, especially the way we play in our D zone, we're going to give up some shots. Most of them for the, up until tonight and maybe a couple games before that, they weren't very high quality shots. And again, I wouldn't put too much stock into that.
This third game, I believe that you're going with 11 forwards tonight. You had a 7D with Sheeta coming back. Do you anticipate being able to add a forward before the roster freeze, or do you think it's going to 11 forwards going forward?
No, I mean, our last game's tomorrow. We like our group. As I mentioned to the guys, obviously we've had some guys not getting as many minutes as they'd like because we had some depth there for a little bit, and they were in my office saying, Coach, give me a chance. I think I can do a lot. I think I can help our team. We have confidence in our players, and when they get these opportunities, it's what are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it?
Looking forward to tomorrow. Obviously, I'm sure that there's a number of things you can tell the guys about what you would like to change. Is there anything that you voiced already?
Yeah, I did. I just said exactly what I've said. We gave up two goals on bad changes. We gave up 2 goals off face-offs. I mean, that's just a care and compete thing. That's a care and compete thing, and our fans deserve better, and we're going to give them better tomorrow.
Just for Sungjae getting put on the wing, I know none of this situation with the injuries is ideal, but do you know if he had played wing before? Had he played forward in his career before now, or was this just something that he was able to kind of volunteer to do and step up and have that kind of next man up mentality?
We had a very off-the-cuff conversation today, just saying, hey, have you ever played forward? He said no, but it's always been his dream. After the first period, I didn't like the energy of our forward group. I don't love mix and matching lines. Guys need chemistry and they need consistency in order to understand where each other's going to be on the ice. And when you're rolling 11 forwards, it's impossible to do. So him going up there, I thought that was the brightest spot of the whole night. I thought he was fantastic. Just took it, and as I was talking about earlier, he's one of those players that's looking for opportunities, a young player, and he was given an opportunity, and I thought he ran with it. I thought he was one of our best forwards tonight.
Coach, I do have one more question. The explanation of why they did not give a 4-minute double minor on the sticking against Brett, was there just not enough blood?
Well, they went back. He went back on a few different things. First, it was not enough blood. Then it was he's biting his lip to create the blood, and then it was he wasn't injured. So I don't know. It's to me, I always thought it was pretty clear cut. If there's blood, then it's a 4-minute, and I thought that was just the way it is. But apparently tonight that was not the case.